breathe. And a support level on this pound dollar in this mid-teens area, right? Guys, do your half-hour evaluation. Okay, everybody do your half-hour evaluation, and you find that this teens is the area of pound dollar has been kind of jumping. We don't want to do anything here, right? Not right now, because there's not enough on the grid. So the grid still tells us there's a potential for these teens to be not only tested but broken through, and then seek the lower level down at that 6,500 to 6,490. And that's really what we want. So that now, when it does that, the mid-teens area that we've seen as support, we know that we probably can play back this trade at least to that level, and then cash out, make something out of this trade, and then give it a chance to seek higher grounds. All right, so we will do a little scout trade at 6,500, and then if it goes down to 6,490, we'll go ahead and complete our order there. But 6,500 is going to be the first. And please keep in mind, when I say these things, I mean now. Okay, I don't mean 10 minutes from now. I mean now. I like to see this now as the price moves there. 10 minutes from now, things change, and all of a sudden, it's not as good as I like it, or as I make sure again that I like to see pound yen stay above 30, 59.30. And so if pound yen, let's see what pound yen does here at actually at the 40s too. That looks good. Euro yen down at 136.44. Again, 40 was a very strong resistance point for this pound dollar, and what we've seen is it just didn't have enough juice to get through it. So it did only what it could do, which is now it's going to seek lower grounds to maybe refuel and try to gain more momentum if it's going to at all, or maybe we might just find that it just continues to slide on lower. But there's enough happening down here between seeking positions. We're in at 89. Okay, we're in at 89. We will add to our position at the mid-70s, and we will set our stop below 70. So we'll set our stop at around 69. Again, here we go. We are already positive in this trade, and we want to get immediately our first target up at 65.03 or so. Again, I need to see pound yen get up. That you guys don't hear me back there? I see I lost battery again. So if you see Al back there, just let him know that unless he's in a trade, I'm going to need batteries from him. I have no more. All right, so what you want to do is try to play this pound dollar up to at least 6,500 or so, and keep an eye on your 1 minute. Yeah, we do need pound yen to pop, and that's what we need, and if we can get it, then we're going to be off to the races here. But no guarantees, as you see that there is a lower support at mid-70s, but we don't want to see that tested. We really want to see, here we go, come on, here we go. Okay, so it wants to test mid-70s. Collapsing. We've added to our positions here at 78, and we might have another day like yesterday, but again, not really. But we don't want to see this break below 70. Okay. Play this thing back up to the mid-90s. This is going to go back 90. If you can cash out at 90, we start putting some good points in the. There we go. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Here we go. Come on, come on. Okay, we're closing up here from our 78 position. We're taking up here 12 points. And we just, all right, we went flat. We took everything out. So we lost actually a couple of points from our first position, and then all the other positions we filled down in the mid-70s. We closed up here. And the reason we're doing it is, again, we just saw, kind of still keeping in mind what happened yesterday in a very nervous market. We just decided to go ahead and put in the points, guys. So again, we bailed out of this a lot sooner than I would have wanted, but we were just we still have yesterday a little bit in the way, and so we went ahead and executed our all our positions. Lost a point, I believe, or two on the first position, but everything was made back from the mid-70s that we took, and so that was a 12-pointer. So it was a good trade. If you're still in it, again. If you got in with us at this level right now, where originally we got in at 89, I'm just looking at the overall market, guys, and again, I'm just not extremely confident of the conditions since they've been throwing us, a few knuckleballs and curveballs, and the idea is get ourselves back to making some of those points that we gave up yesterday, and we're doing that today. We feel a lot more comfortable as we've made up a good portion. Still got quite a ways to go since our positions yesterday were a little bit more aggressive. So overall, our positions have not been as aggressive. Consider at this point in time taking your profits. Here we go. You should be up some nice points. I would play it safe, take those, and then if you had entries like we did in the mid-70s, then you could probably set your break-even, take some profits if you haven't already, and then give this thing a chance, because I still think we might see this this pound dollar back up at the 65.40 and then some. Again, we didn't exercise that, and I'm sure I'll talk to my junior trader about that again. But again, I always give them the flexibility to, if they feel they need to cash out. Again, I'm never going to complain about them taking 12 points out of the market. But here we go. I'm going to call it a morning here. It's 11 o'clock. We've put in quite a long more, double the amount of time that we normally like to extend this trading session. But again, we were able to get you in this room enough, and and eventually you take some of our trainings, you will start to master some of this stuff. It does take some time. Again, we do not preach that this is I hate to use this term, but yeah, the quick rich scheme, get rich overnight, easy stuff. It is easy because you guys see it's very easy to push the buy and sell trigger, but evaluating and being patient to do that is something that takes a little bit of time. But here's this pound dollar. Oh my goodness,